Hello Telluride, Katie Mallard here with the weekly sports wrap-up. It's been a fun homecoming week here at the Telluride High School as the minor boys and girls prepare themselves for their tough weekend games. On Friday the 23rd, the varsity boys basketball team hosted Nucla in the Telluride Minor Dome. Although the boys started slowly, they rallied together for an impressive performance. However, the highlight of the night was when Telluride senior Ian McCracken was awarded the 1-to-1 Quest Scholarship for $50,000 to be used at the college of his choice. I had a chance to sit down with him and get his thoughts on receiving this award.
My name's Ian McCracken. I'm number 33 on the Telluride basketball team. I'm a captain. And last Friday evening, I received an award from the 1-to-1 program for a 4-year scholarship to the college of my choice. I saw some of the people who had interviewed me for the scholarship, and I saw my mom in the stands kind of getting emotional, my coach getting emotional. I kind of started getting an idea of what was going on, what this could be. Once I kind of realized what was coming, the whole game flew out of my head. Like I forgot that we were about to play a game. When you receive the award, you don't really, during a game like that, you don't really realize totally exactly what it meant. And then you get it, and I was, really emotional, and the crowd was wild, and it was really exciting. And then, I had to get refocused for my basketball game. And then after that night, you realize, that just changed your whole life. It is the difference between going out of college in debt and, being able to start making money as soon as you get out, and it's life-changing. It's really amazing. So, I'm still pumped today. I was pumped the whole weekend. I couldn't get out of my head. It was awesome for me. At this point, I plan to go to Fort Lewis down in Durango. It's close to home. I'd like to be able to visit Telluride and see my mom and all the people I know without going too far. I like the mountains and the kind of small community. I also want to go there because I've been to their basketball camps, and this year I've not really tried out, but I've played with their team with Mike. Mike got a full ride scholarship, and I feel that if I work my hardest all summer and the rest of this season, that by next year I'll be ready to play for their team, and that's one of the biggest reasons, because I want to continue to play basketball. Pressure of an undefeated season can be tough, and I'd much rather get our loss out of the way early in the season, non-league game, than like the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So we got our loss out of the way, and so far we're undefeated in our season, which is really what matters, because we want back-to-back banners, back-to-back district champions, back-to-back league champions. Our most important goal is winning a state championship, because that's the caliber of team we are. Every game's important, but you practice and you get better to be your best at the end of the season. And I wouldn't say anything but would be a letdown, but we're reaching for where we think we can get, and we're climbing that mountain every day. Try to get a state championship, because that's what it's all about.
Following his presentation, the Miners tipped off against Nucla. Just under pressure, Carl dishes the ball off to Ian, who tosses it right back to Carl, getting the first 2 for Telluride. Duty with the ball, sends it to Mike on the outside. He drives it in towards the basket, getting his first points of the game. Carl again on the outside, bounce pass to Ian, who turns in and scores yet another basket for Telluride. Mike comes over with the double team. This forces a steal by Ian, and it's recovered by Duty, who goes for the easy layup. Mike takes advantage of the loose defense and lays in the easy 2. Nucla was starting to show some defense, but it was not good enough to stop Carl from making the basket. Carl, in good positioning for the rebound, gets the second chance bucket. Mike shows off his hops by putting in a dunk. Block pass by Ian, who gets the breakaway, headed for the basket. Oh, and it's to Duty for another 2 points for Telluride. Ian, showing tremendous defense, blocks another pass, sends it down the lane to Jared Brown, who gets another 2 points for Telluride. Mike, in trouble on the outside, sends it into Ian, who gets another point for Telluride. Matthews gets the rebound, sends it down to Jared, who gets a last-minute pass off to Ian for 2 points to Telluride. Nuclea's pass was unsuccessful as Mike comes in and takes another breakaway for the Miners. Matthews shows off his skill as he weaves through defenders, taking it to the basket, passing it to downtown, increasing their score yet again. The final score of the game was 89-47. They showed an outstanding performance. The boys followed up that game with another convincing win at Dove Creek, the final score being 72-12. With comments on that game, let's head over to an interview with Miners coach Mike Hughes.
On Saturday, January 24th, we went down to host Dove Creek High School and played their varsity girls and boys. Our boys got off to a terrific start. In the first half, we held them to 6 points in the first half, playing outstanding defense throughout the entire game. We got off to a good start offensively. We played fast, which was to our advantage. Every time we play that way, we seem to score a great number of points, and we all around played a terrific basketball game. We were pretty universally well-rounded. Michael Matthews, Ian McCracken, Carl Schradel again led us in scoring, but we had key contributions from everyone top to bottom on our roster, which was a well-rounded game for us. We got scoring from everyone. We've got defensive contributions for everyone, so I was really proud of the way we played. Week by week, we take the week's games and we break them down as to what the strength and the weakness of the teams we're going to play are, and we build from there. We look at the opponent's strengths and weaknesses, and when we see them, we try and eliminate their strengths as much as we can, and we try and expound our strengths on their weaknesses. So as that goes, we look at our individual matchups, and we keep working on the basic skills that are going to help us be successful.
On Friday the 30th, our boys basketball team played the first homecoming game against the Ure Trojans in the Minor Dome. Right from the tip-off, they take it down and Carl gets the first 2 points of the game. Mike, with the rebound, sends the ball across the court and Ian puts it up for 2. The crowd gets rallied up as David Gerald takes his first steps onto the court after being out from an ankle injury. Mike, showing a tremendous amount of assists, dishes to Duty who can't quite get it up when Sweet Life helps out and gets the basket. This is when teamwork is key. He's under double coverage when Carl comes on the outside to help him out, increasing the score by 2. Carl is wide open, another assist by Matthews, 2 more for Telluride. Carl again, down the front, short handoff to Ian who gets another. Mike, showing outstanding defense, strips him of the ball, heads down the court and soars up for 2. Carl in trouble as Downtown makes his way to the basket, putting up yet another 2 points. Ure heads down the court, up to the basket, but Matthews shuts him down. Matthews recovers the rebound, launches the ball to Carl, who's under double coverage, and still manages to knock it down. The final score of the game was 74-56. This is an outstanding start for our homecoming weekend. There was a large turnout in the Minor Dome on Saturday the 31st as the boys tipped off against Dolores. The boys showed an outstanding performance offensively and defensively. Jared Brown had a great game as he steals the ball and gets 2 for the Miners. Dolores didn't stand a chance against our boys' defensive performance. It's Mike again with the steal this time, running it back for yet another basket for Telluride. Downtown to Carl, he studies the defense, finds a hole and drives it in for 2. Carl again with the rebound, big pass to Downtown who knocks it down. Off the rebound, Dolores trying to recover but Duty steps in, 29-19 Miners. Mike, recovering another rebound, chucks the ball down the court and Carl gets the layup. Here he is again, under pressure, dish to Mike on the outside, who drives it in. Not only does Mike have incredible offensive skill, he also has the ability to wrestle for the ball as he gets it off to David. Again with the defense. Ian isn't too happy with the call after he swats the ball away from his opponent. Mike again, taking advantage of the poor shot, bats it down, and it's recovered by Carl, who makes both free throws. The final score of the game was 80-68. We couldn't have asked for a more perfect ending to our homecoming weekend. What an exciting week of sports. Thanks for watching the show. See you next time.